Welcome to the Spotlight Series. I'm your host, Scott and Ernie. It's Tuesday night. We're at the Coesit Inn. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like this video, especially when we have beautiful Miss Ali Hornung from Miss Rhode Island. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The crown is still glimmering, like unbelievable right now.
Yes. So am I. I'm so happy.
Absolutely. So tell us a little background of yourself.
So I graduated last year from the University of Rhode Island with a triple major in global business, German, and human development.
Triple.
Yes.
Okay.
And I currently work as the executive director of Glimmer of Hope Foundation, which is a foundation that I actually founded in 2020 in honor of my friend Ella, and we bring hope to families battling childhood cancer around the world.
Okay. That's a lot on your plate. There's a lot of books, a lot of studying. Good for you.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about becoming Miss Rhode Island.
So this is my 5th time competing in the Miss Rhode Island organization. I started as a teen when I was 17 years old, and then I came back in 2019. So this was a really long journey for me. It was a really big journey of perseverance. And, you know, for me, I kept asking myself, why do I come back? Why do I come back to this organization? It offered me so many different benefits, like interview skills, public speaking. It built my confidence. It gave me relationships with other women that were involved in the organization. Mm-hmm. But really, for me, what it came down to was the kids that I work with. So I work with a lot of young kids that are battling cancer, and these girls look up to me a lot. And for them to see me persevere and chase my dreams, it shows them that they can do anything that they want to accomplish, no matter their circumstances.
And the Miss Rhode Island pageant changes a little bit each year. So how do you prepare for new things and improve on what you feel didn't get you the title last time?
I definitely sought out a lot of help from mentors. So one of my good friends, Jade, helped coach me. Specifically, she was Miss New Jersey, and we really worked on mindset. Because I think for me and a lot of other girls, it's really easy to focus on what you think they're looking for. But the key to being successful in something like Miss Rhode Island or Miss America is knowing yourself. You have to know the ins and out about yourself, what you want, how you want to grow as a person, and you have to have that mindset. So the biggest game changer for me, honestly, was doing positive affirmations every single day. I would write positive affirmations. That's something that I talked to the judges about. And knowing that I had everything within myself to succeed, it was just showing others that made the difference for me this year.
Is that the most challenging part, to kind of get comfortable with moving forward?
Absolutely. Because every day my friends would ask, do you think you're going to win? Do you think you're going to win? And I would say it's so hard when I've faced that disappointment so many different times to picture myself in that position. But I had to believe that it was possible for me. And that took believing in myself. And if you don't believe in yourself, no one else is going to believe in you. Right. So I had to convey that to the judges. And it is hard. It is definitely hard to build up that confidence and to believe in yourself to that extent. But I think my friends and family really helped me with that aspect.
And I think that's going to show a lot when you get into the business world. Mm-hmm. and look forward to say, well, you know, she wasn't a 4-time loser. She was a 5-time champion to get to that point. It takes a lot of guts, tenacity, and spirit to get up from that mat and put your face forward again.
Absolutely. And I always tell my friends, if you want to win, you have to clap for others. And I had to clap for others so many times and watch these other women be amazing and successful in a role that I wanted, but I knew that I had to wait until it was my time. Yeah. And this year is my time. I'm
nice.
So happy.
So tell us how you're going to use your platform. One of the most impressive, important things you have being Miss Rhode Island.
There's a few things that I want to get across. Obviously, my foundation, Glimmer of Hope, I would love to use the title to leverage that to connect with more kids that are battling cancer. I also wrote a book called Hope Has No Hair, and it is aimed at kids going through hair loss, but it's also to show any type of child that there's beauty in their differences. So I'm gearing up to go into a lot of schools and read that. I've already read it to over 500 children as Miss North Kingstown. And I also am Jewish. I'm the first Jewish Miss Rhode Island. So I really want to show young Jewish girls that they can also accomplish anything despite their circumstances, because the world's going through a lot of adversity right now. And, you know, I know how it feels to be different, whether that be a young nonprofit founder or a young Jewish woman. I want to show kids that they can accomplish and go after their dreams.
So tell us a little bit about Glimmer of Hope. You've talked a little bit about it. What makes it different than a lot of the other childhood cancer programs or nonprofits?
What makes Glimmer of Hope special is our story. So my friend Ella, she was like a little sister to me, and she was diagnosed with leukemia when she was 11 years old. Actually, she was my princess. Now it's called the Little Sisters program, but it was formerly the Princess program in my first competition, which was Miss Rhode Island's teen. And she ended up writing a letter to American Girl asking them to create a bald doll when she lost her hair, because she realized that she was no longer going to look like her doll. And she ended up getting a bald doll and naming her doll Hope. And she wrote in her letter that it was her dream for every child battling cancer to receive a bald doll. And we're able to give out these bald dolls along with my book, Hope Has No Hair, which is inspired by Ella's real story. And to some people, it might just seem like a doll, but really what it is you're giving hope to these kids. They get to identify with the toy. They get to feel like they're not weird because they're different, and it instills confidence, which is the same thing that the Miss America organization does.
Right. So while we're talking about that, do you have the website address for Glimmer of Hope for people that may be interested?
It's just glimmerofhopefoundation.org.
Okay. And the book is available?
It's on Amazon.
People?
Yep.
Okay.
It's called Hope Has No Hair. It's on Amazon, BarnesandNoble.com, and Target.com.
Okay. So, and this is a difficult question for many people, but promote Rhode Island if I was from Nebraska. Promote Rhode Island as to why I would care about that state.
I think Rhode Island's really unique because we have this special sense of community, and I've lived in Mexico, Germany, Austria, and Baltimore, Maryland. So a lot of different places with a lot of different cultures, and I've truly I've loved all the places that I lived, and I was also born in South Carolina. But I really think Rhode Island has this unique aspect of community, and it's so funny when my friends come to visit. They're always like, "Ali, you're the mayor of Rhode Island because wherever you go, you know everyone." And I'm like, "No, that's not me. That's just how Rhode Island is."
Yeah.
And I love that. I loved going to URI and being able to see and connect with people that I know, or if I didn't know someone, I had a mutual friend with them. That's what makes our state really special. And obviously, it's so beautiful. So a lot of my friends that live internationally, they come to visit. I love to take them to Newport, and I love to take them to see Taylor Swift's house. I'm a huge Taylor Swift fan, and try all the seafood. I think our state is just so unique because we have that sense of community.
So maybe now that you're Miss Rhode Island, one of these tours of Taylor Swift's house, she'll invite you in.
That would be amazing.
Because I think she owes it to you. She's, as a partial Rhode Island resident.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm a huge Taylor Swift fan. Ella, my friend, actually, that we have the foundation in honor of, she was like Taylor Swift's biggest fan ever. So she definitely really got me into Taylor Swift. That would be awesome.
We'll have to send the press release her way.
For sure.
So tell us what the next steps are for you. Besides visiting hundreds of children, tons of schools, many businesses, thousands of interviews, what's the next step in your journey?
Absolutely. So I will be going to Miss America, representing Rhode Island, following in the footsteps of Caroline Parenti, who is a very dear friend of mine. She was the former Miss Rhode Island, my predecessor, and she made such a name for Rhode Island at Miss America because she was 4th runner-up. And that was the first time in decades that Rhode Island has placed in the top 5. So I thank her for the opportunity for putting Rhode Island on the map, and I hope that I can also make Rhode Island proud at Miss America and follow in Caroline's footsteps. And
you have a scholarship from the organization, so where and what will you be applying that to?
Absolutely, yes. So I received a scholarship, full master's tuition at Salve Regina University.
Wow.
So I will be doing that hopefully after my year is finished. It's a little hectic right now, and I'm looking into either the Creative Arts Therapy program or the MBA program.
Okay. And no one will say that it's bad if you take a slight sabbatical from studying for this. That's a legit reason.
It's definitely a full-time job.
Yes.
I think, they always tell you when you're competing this is a full-time job, but I don't think you truly realize it until you're in the shoes, and that's why this was the perfect year for me to win, because I'm graduated from college. I do not know how former Miss Rhode Island's balanced that, but I just want to do everything I can, so I'm grateful that this is the time for me.
They told us last year, one of the girls, after they won, they were whisked away to sign dozens and dozens of paperwork, contracts, like buying a house, a car, and other things all at the same time.
Absolutely.
And then they didn't stop blinking for weeks. So.
That's how it feels. Honestly, that's how it feels, but I love it. I've wanted this for so long, so it just feels like I'm living my dream every day.
Well, congratulations. Where can people get more information on you and follow you on your journey?
Yes, so on Instagram, I am at Miss America RI. On Facebook, it's Miss Rhode Island and the Miss Rhode Island organization. And then our website is missri.org.
Great. We look forward to seeing you on the big stage.
Thank you.
And very good luck. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
for
Thanks
coming.
for having me.